Hi, this video is to help you with your Module 17 word problems. And the deal with the word problems is they really are asking you for one of two options. They want you to find one of two things. It's either a question asking you to find the x-intercepts, or it's a question asking you to find the vertex. Those are the only two things that they are going to be asking you to find. So if you can read the question and decipher which one of these things are they asking me for, then you can apply the appropriate technique. For an x-intercept, you'll probably be using the quadratic formula. And for a vertex, you'll be wanting to use that vertex formula. But you have to definitely be able to read the question and decide which one of these things are they asking me for in order to apply the correct technique. So let's just practice a few of these. I just copied a few of the possible questions that you might see. So the first one was talking about a manufacturer of jeans. They have a daily production cost of, and then there's your equation, and X is the number of jeans produced. How many jeans should be produced in order to minimize cost? That's the word I want you to focus on. The minimize. Anytime it says min or max, if you are ever trying to find the minimum or the maximum value, that is the key that you are trying to find a vertex, right? Because a parabola either opens upward, in which case the vertex is a minimum, or a parabola opens downward, in which the vertex is then its maximum. So if they ever are asking you to find a minimum or a maximum amount, then you are finding the vertex. I would use my vertex formula to solve that question. Okay, so let's look at the next one. A boy threw a rock straight up from a cliff that was 60 feet above the water. So I'm going to visualize this one as well. Like, what's going on here? So this boy is standing on a cliff. He throws a rock up in the air. So something like this is going to happen. It asks us how long will it take for the rock to hit the water. So it must be water down here. We want to know, where is this? So this is not a vertex question in this case. The vertex would be up here somewhere. So it didn't ask us what was the maximum height that this rock achieved. It asked us, when is it going to hit the ground? So these types of questions, like when will it hit the ground, these are your x-intercepts questions. Okay, it's going to, when you do your quadratic formula, you'll probably find another x-intercept back here, but that one won't make any sense contextually because it will have happened before this rock was thrown. So you'll only end up keeping the positive answer. But definitely it's an x-intercepts type of question. Okay, what about this last one? We've got a baseball player swinging, hitting a pop fly straight up in the air to the catcher. The height of the baseball in meters, t seconds after it's hit, is given by this quadratic function. How long does it take for it to reach its maximum height? So again, there's my key word. I can also visualize what happened here. This baseball player hit this ball. It goes over here. The catcher catches it. And we want to know, where was the maximum height? So we're definitely looking again for a vertex. I need to use that vertex point. If they had asked me something like how long until this ball hit the ground, then that would be an x-intercept type of question. So focus on the fact that it's going to be one of those two types of questions, and then look for the keywords. Look for maximum or minimum. Those are your vertex questions. When they're asking you like how long until it finally hits the ground or something like that, that's going to be an x-intercept question.